Hello and welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we are playing the first episode of a brand new campaign called The Chase. There we go, there's the pop-up right there. So as you can see, we're streaming on YouTube as we speak. And yeah, so obviously we don't have a what happened previously because this is the first ever session. But the basic premise is that each of the player characters somehow or another have been captured, purchased, or otherwise acquired by Drow, and you're now all, servants, to use the or interns to use the politically correct terms, the word, and avoiding the word we'll get in trouble for. But yeah, the Drow.
Captives.
Sorry?
Captives.
Detectives?
Captives. Captives.
Captives.
We're
Yeah. Captives works as well. Yes. It's the word that rhymes with braves that we can't say.
Yep.
So, yeah. Now, some of you already have been captured for a while, or even were born and raised in the Underdark. But for whatever reason, your Drow masters have decided to pick you for to participate in one of their favorite blood sports called the Chase. And the idea behind the Chase is they get a bunch of captives together, and it's a little bit like a fox hunt, except, instead of a fox, it's a group of people. And they let this group of people go. However, they try and escape through the Underdark and get to the surface as quickly as they can, because after a very short head start, the Drow begin chasing the captives, and if the Drow capture the captives, they get dragged back to the Drow settlement and possibly even tortured to punish them for trying to escape in the first place, even though this whole thing was their idea. In theory, if you manage to get through the Underdark and find a way to the surface, you'll be free, and you'll never be captured by the Drow again. In theory, at least this is what they are telling the participants of this little contest.
Yeah, because otherwise, why would you bother to try to run if you didn't have that carrot
Exactly
dangled over you?
Yes. So the incentive.
Carrot of freedom.
Yes, the incentive is to be free. Having said all that, would each of you like to introduce your characters?
Sure, I can go first.
Excellent.
So my character's name is Demakos Ulis.
Mm-hmm.
He is a Levistus tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
He was a street kid.
Yes.
He grew up in the city. He's sort of been fending for himself since a very early age. But he did have a kind of strong friend group, and they did look out for each other. When he sort of reached adulthood, or at some point, he tried to actually join the city guard because he'd been receiving some weapons training from this cleric who caught him stealing, because he was never a very good thief. And he was turned away and he was very disappointed and annoyed, and he went down into this kind of secret place that he'd known, as a street kid, which is like in the undersewers, and he unfortunately stepped on a kind of bit of floor that was rotted away and fell through and like fell for ages and eventually like just fell into this underground lake. Managed to find a bit of wood to cling onto. The current sort of carried him away. He doesn't really know where, but he was captured almost instantly by a group of Drow who happened to be on the lakeshore when he struggled out of the water. And sort of ever since then, he's been a captive.
Yep. Awesome.
And that was about 2 years ago.
Aye, and you've been working hard for them and have been given the dubious honour as a reward for your service of participating in the chase.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happened to Damakos. He's not necessarily pleased about this situation,
Probably.
but he's trying to make the best of it.
Aye. Okay. Rob, would you like to introduce your character?
Certainly. I am Rob, and my character is Rivis the Triton Barbarian. And he was originally a gladiator performer, so he spent his days fighting in the arena and earning glory and generally insulting everybody who he fought against. And then he decided that he was going to make a satirical gladiator play of one of the nobles who didn't respond well to it, and ended up basically selling me into indentured servitude, where I eventually traded hands, as gladiators do, and came into where the Drow are.
Yep, end up in the possession of the Drow. Yeah. And yeah, they're very eager.
Fight, I'm happy.
Sorry?
They let me fight, I'm happy.
Yes. Okay. We will be having another couple of players join us next week. But for now, the last but not least, Shan, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello everybody, I am playing Tik, the Darkling Warlock. She was actually born a slave, doesn't know any other life. And her kind of purpose is to make other halflings and do housework and stuff.
Make other darklings.
Yes.
You keep saying halfling. We can change it and make it a halfling if you want.
No, darkling. Yes. And she is probably a little on the naive side and probably a little too happy, and a possible arsonist given a chance.
And a possible arsonist given a chance. A naive, chiefful arsonist.
Possibly.
Okay. Possibly. Firebug. Okay. So yes. You are all in your pens. You know what you're here for. You know that at any moment now, the Drow are going to set you free. And you'll all have the chance to go running through the Underdark and try to make it to the surface. Are you saying anything to each other while you wait? Or are you avoiding talking just in case you'll get punished for it?
Makos
So
is
is the
just
Darkling?
Go on.
You can go ahead.
well, I wasn't going to say much. I was just going to say Damakos is whispering to his pet mouse, Squeaky, to try and calm it down so it's going to stay in his pocket during the chase.
Okay, what was your question, Rob?
Is the Darkling literally like a variant of a halfling?
No, they are a type of fairy that were cursed for some reason. The law's kind of vague on how and why, but the result is that if they're out in the sun, they absorb light into their bodies, and if they ever die, the light that they've absorbed explodes out of them.
So I will look at the Darkling and say, "You stay the fuck away from me, or before you explode."
Sorry, can you repeat what you said, Mr. DM?
Okay, I
lost my headphone.
Okay, I was just explaining to Rob what a Darkling is,
Okay.
and then he said to you, "Stay the fuck away from me. I don't want you to explode."
Okay.
And your
Wait,
response
am
was
I...
what?
I won't explode unless I take damage. So make sure I don't get the ouchies and, get the explodies.
You're standing beside a gladiator. I have a feeling you're going to have to fight.
I am surprisingly good at killing things. Usually rats, but still.
Usually rats.
Well, rats can be quite tricky.
Don't ever have an infestation problem. I'll come to you.
What was that, Rob? You muffled the first part of that.
If I have an infestation problem, I will come to you.
What's your name? She says, looking up.
Who are you talking to? The blue guy, or
the blue guy who said, "Stay away from me."
all right, Rivis? Do you tell this Darkling your name? Bearing in mind that she is saying, "What's your name?" and not, "May I have your name?"
Yes. They're not asking for my name, they're just asking what my name is.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I am Rivis the Gladiator, if you've actually heard of me.
Hi, Rivis. Hi is Tick Tick. And Tick Tick puts out her little hand. Nice to meet you.
So in response to being told, "Stay the fuck away from me," this Darkling is saying, "Hi, nice to meet you," and holding out their hand. How do you respond to that?
I'm sure Tick Tick gets this all the time. She's over it.
We will see whether or not our meeting is nice or not, depending on how this goes.
Oh, and there's another person here. Hello there, other blue person.
Yes,
Hello.
this one's blue with horns instead of a cool Finn mohawk.
You have pointy horns. They look cool.
Everyone's there.
Yeah. I'm a tiefling, you never seen a tiefling before?
Oh, I've seen lots of tieflings. Master likes to screw devils occasionally.
You probably won't like being called a devil.
No. Yeah, I'm a tiefling, not a devil.
Yeah, no, she's not a devil.
Anyway, my name's Damakos. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. You're not going to threaten to eat me, are you?
Why would I eat you? And especially since you just told us that you could explode in a blast of radiant energy, I think that I will find my dinner elsewhere. But thank you. I prefer, I like to eat hot food, but not that hot.
Oh, I thank you.
If I'm not mistaken, she's not the devil, but someone somewhere related to her made a deal with the devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, related to him. My character's male.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I can't do. I can get a voice changer if it will help. No, just kidding.
Gonna start talking like this. Okay, Damakos, since you're a street
I will
bitch.
start talking like this. Damakos growls.
Okay, so you were born a street. You don't know who your birth parents are. You were an orphan on the streets. So if somebody in your ancestry made a deal with the devil, yeah, you've never met them. You know?
No, I've never met them, and I was actually partially raised by my grandmother, but she really didn't say very much about it. No.
Well, maybe someday you'll be able to find your parents and figure out why you were abandoned.
Maybe.
That is if we survive.
That is if we survive. But, to be honest with you, I've not got much interest in them, seeing as they abandoned me. So unless they had a really good excuse, I'm not really interested.
That's fair. Fucking that's why.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. I kill people for money.
Yeah. I'd be interested in hearing their excuses. Let's say that. What I might do after that is is up for debate.
Mm-hmm.
So when are they going to let us out this time?
I'm going to go with as soon as they think that I'm not going to strangle them at the bars.
Okay, well
How
maybe
many times have you done that?
Only once or twice. He bit me, so I wanted to hurt him.
He bit you.
Well, listen. The worst thing about this part is the waiting. So move away from the bar. So they let us out.
Bite
Grumble and go sit in the
seriously?
corner.
You're gonna go sit in the corner.
Yeah.
You bite seriously?
I was bitten. I grabbed the guy and he panic bit.
Was his teeth clean at least?
Well, as clean as a drow can get.
Well, none of them are very clean down here. I don't think they're sending the nobles to open the cells for us.
Nope.
Well, hopefully they'll either let us out or bring us food. I don't care which.
I'm hungry.
What do darklings eat anyway? You eat normal food.
Of course I eat normal food. Or whatever the Drow give me. I do not know if it is normal.
Well, okay. So just for some context, Drow tend to eat a variety of Underdark creatures, usually insect-like. Lots of bugs. But anyway,
That must explain why they keep giving us mushroom stew every night.
yeah, mushrooms and insects. Yeah.
I prefer the insects too.
Insects are at least close to like my home foods, because a lot of insects are basically just variations on creatures in the sea.
Yeah, they're crustaceans. Just land ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even let me cook the food sometimes. I only burn it sometimes.
Well, I see that you're getting to know one another. Make sure you're all friendly and chummy with each other so that when you start to get caught by either us or the various creatures of the Underdark, you'll know what name to call them by when you begin to mourn them.
You could
So
tell
then,
us
what's
your
your name?
Yeah, we need something to write on the gravestone.
Oh, you won't need to know my name. You won't live it long enough to remember it anyway.
Out of character, do I know this guy's name?
Probably. Do you want to do a history check, see if you remember?
Yeah. Let me check. History, make sure I click on the right thing. What is my history? It's just a +1. 20 +1. 17.
His name is Chasmir. Of House Claddoth.
Hi, Jasmine. How are you?
Oh, it's you. Are you going to get away from us today?
Maybe.
Good. I'm tired of seeing your stupid face.
Oh, you love me, really.
Have you all prepared for what's to come?
As prepared as we can possibly get, given as you don't ever give us anything to be prepared with.
I'm sure you're resourceful enough to find what you need to survive in the dark. Providing, of course, you can see in the dark.
I can see just fine, thanks.
I can see you're flying low, Mr. Jasmine. Should I roll deception?
If you want to.
So we will write on his gravestone Chazzy?
Yep, that's exactly what we'll write. We'll write it in his blood, just to make our point.
When I catch up to you all, I will take great delight in beating the insolence out of you all.
Well, you can try. Better
Why don't you
people
give
than
me
you
a
have
weapon
tried
and see how
before.
that really goes?
Sorry, what?
Why don't you give me a weapon and see how that really goes?
Now, where would be the sportsmanship in that? That would be cheating, wouldn't it?
Okay, fine. I'll kill you with my bare hands.
Sportsmanship. There's absolutely nothing about this, and you must know this. That is sportsmanlike in any way.
You will be given 15 minutes head start, and then I and my brothers will begin hunting you.
Which ones are coming this time, Chazzy?
It's all the third sons again, as usual. The expendable ones.
You really do need to be taught a lesson. I hope I get to catch you myself. Now, get ready. The bars will be opening any moment now.
Bye, Chazzy.
And, yep, sure enough, just as you're hinting at, Chasmere disappears. And then the gates open. Around you, you have a few choices. You can either double back and go back into the town. Just go back to what you had been doing before you were rounded up and put in this pen. Just basically refuse to be chased. Or you can head down the tunnel in front of you into the Underdark and try to get out of here before the Drow catch you. What do you do?
I want to head down the tunnel. You coming?
Let's go.
Several of the other captives have already begun running down there. The ones that didn't bother talking.
We'll join my cellmates.
Well, you never want to go first, because if there's any googlies out there, they're gonna get the fast ones first.
This is true. Any gooblies?
This is why it's not always a good idea to go charging in first. Let them weaken the googlies, and if we see dead bodies, we know that's a no-go place.
Then weaken the gooblies.
First one to go through and survive means more renown and glory for it.
Indeed.
I'm not interested in renown and glory. I'm interested in just getting out of here. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you begin heading through the tunnels.
I want to keep an eye out for anything I can pick up.
Anything you can pick up, you said?
Yes, like a rock or even a bone to use as a club.
By all means, grab a rock. There's plenty of them around.
Yes.
Can I investigate to see if there's anything better than a rock?
You can do a perception check.
Yay! Perception is a +4. 11. Just rocks.
You find... Roll a straight d20 for me.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Pretty lucky. You find a leg bone, a femur, with the big nodule, you know, the ball joint still attached to it.
I have a bone.
You do have a bone.
How big is it? Is it like as big as my head?
It's a femur, so it's about foot long.
Probably like a staff for a darkling, isn't it? If it's a sort of
yeah, you're about
medium-sized
your
size.
Darklings are about, or at least at the moment, 3 to 4 foot tall, and this thing's a foot long. So, yeah, it's pretty big in your hands. But it would be essentially a club.
If I recall, I'm particularly good at bludgeoning things.
Let's have a look at that.
Yeah, because I chose the Earth Genasi.
Right. Okay. You're not very strong though, are you, Tick Tick?
No.
No.
Tick Tick is not very strong.
No. Okay.
Hey, big
I have
fellow.
my. I'm going to take out my sharp spoon, which I've been managing to hide from our Drow captors.
Yeah, I was meaning to have you
Holding
do
it
a
in my
stealth
hand.
check to see how well you were hiding that, but I forgot. Sorry. Oh well, my bad.
Okay, well, I obviously passed. He wasn't even
Obviously,
looking.
yes.
He wasn't even looking at me.
Arrogant.
He was looking at everyone else.
Big blue. Do you want to use this bone to whack things? I think it's a little big for me.
I think she means Rivis.
Yes, Rivis.
Yeah, I assume so when she said Big Blue. Yeah, I guess. Do you want this rock that I found?
I will take the rock.
You will take the rock?
Yeah, maybe Master would let me keep this one.
Oh, does anyone have a painting kit? We can draw eyes on it and call it a pet rock.
I have a pet rock. I had a pet rock.
He took it away from you.
Master took it away, but apparently it went missing again. They don't believe me when I said it talks and moves.
You hear somebody shriek, followed by a strangled, choking cry that cuts off in the tunnels ahead of you.
Ooh, sounds like there's a googly, and I hide behind. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn the name. Rivis.
Yeah, Rivis Aldamakos.
I hide behind Rivis. There's a googly ahead.
So,
Well, more than likely, it's something either killing someone or something looking for someone. Either way, I'm not your shield.
Why do you think I gave you the weapon?
you go kill it.
They might have just fallen through a hole in a tunnel. They might not have been caught by anything. But we should move forward a bit with a bit more care, maybe.
Let me know if we are within 30 feet of the creature, because I have blind sight.
What's your passive perception?
Let me check.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you actively looking for something, though?
I think I would be, because if I can't hit things, I'd probably be looking out for things that my friends can hit.
Okay. Anybody who wants to be searching through the wants to be looking through the tunnel ahead to see if they can see what it is that is going on, by all means do a perception check. Okay.
My perception is terrible.
Rivers, do you want to have a go? I guess not.
Rufus?
You're distracted looking at the rock.
Sorry, what's up?
Would you like to do a perception check to see if you can see what it is that caused the ruckus?
Sure. I think it's a -1. No, we put
0.
10 in wisdom, so it's 0.
0.
You didn't
Yeah,
send
mine
me
is
the
0
sheet.
as well.
I didn't send you the sheet? Okay.
No.
I thought I had. Let me try that.
Wah, wah.
Let me try again. Where are you? There you are. There we go. 5. Okay, none of you see it.
I'm going to try and move forward with stealth, even though I can't see anything. So I'm going to do stealth.
Very nice.
Hides.
Are you also hiding? Tick tick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sneaking,
tick.
sneaking. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. D20
Wait,
plus
Big Blue. Make yourself like a rock and hide. And blend.
What? None of that is a pun. Anyway, go on.
I'm just checking the stealth.
It's +3. And Rivis is a +1. Okay, that's interesting. Is Rivis also trying to be sneaky, or are you just boldly walking down the corridor, just not fussed?
There's no glory in stealth.
Fair enough. Okay. Then, as you are walking down the corridor, and you pass by a particular crevice that there's no way anything would be able to fit in, 2d20 plus 5 with advantage because you haven't seen him. Yeah. You both take 1 hit. So
Who takes 1 hit?
that would be Rivis and Tick Tick. Damakos is too sneaky to be noticed by this thing. What you see, Damakos, are 2 tentacle-like things with strange, spined, star-like hands stretching out from this crevice towards your friends.
I'm going to try
choker emerges.
stabbing at one of them.
Yep.
I'm going to try stabbing at one of them with my spoon.
Hold on a sec. It's going to do its damage first.
Okay.
And then you can all roll initiative. So, D4 plus 3 against Tick Tick. 4 points of damage against Tick Tick. D4 plus 3. Also 4 points of damage to Rivers. The least amount of damage you could have done. And you
Very
are
lucky.
grappled and restrained. So both tentacles are lashed around your two friends. If you could all roll initiative.
Remember what my initiative is now. Hang on a sec.
Same as your dex modifier. So it's plus nothing.
It's nothing. Yeah.
Rub.
Just getting my sheet up so I can check my initiative.
Fair enough. It's plus 1, by the way. So. Oof. Damakos. And Rivis on 3. Okay. So, having already done its surprise, yes. So, it's gonna make 2 more attacks with those same tentacles against its grappled against its restrained targets. 3 with
Mathos is feeling very lucky that he was sneaking.
Yep, those both hit. Not critical, thankfully. That's another 4 points of damage to Tick Tick.
Ouch.
So you're down
I'm
to
on like
2
hit points.
Yep. And another 4 points of damage to Rivers. You're so lucky that it keeps coming up 1. Rivers is down to 5. It is now Tick Tick's turn. You are restrained. So if you choose to do an attack against the choker, it will be at disadvantage. Or you can try to escape.
I can try and escape. Would that require a strength save?
That would require either a strength, i.e. athletics check, or you can use your dexterity, in other words an acrobatics check, to try and wriggle out of the grip.
I have a +1 chance. But if I don't try and escape, I might be dead. I could try playing dead.
You could try playing dead. Doing a performance check or a deception check.
What's better? Performance is a +2, deception is a +4. I'm gonna try with deception and hope he doesn't try and kill me.
You're not convincing.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
I don't want her to die. It's only session 1.
You won't die. You won't die. Damokos. You still haven't been seen by this choker, so you have advantage on the attack.
Okay, I'm going to try and stab the claw that's wrapped around Tick Tick with my trusty spoon, my sharp spoon.
So D20 plus 4 with advantage. Okay.
Jesus.
It didn't come out.
It's not a good night.
Just do a D20 plus 4 again, because for some reason it didn't roll it right. Don't put the ADV at the end though this time. Just
Okay,
D20
do I
plus
need to
4.
put gap ADV? Maybe I didn't put gap ADV.
Yeah. Nice! That one hits. So, you get to do a D4 plus 2 to the choker.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage. That's pretty good. Alright. Rivis. You have your club. And your strength. And your rage. What do you want to do?
I'm assuming even if I rage, I'll take disadvantage from restrain.
Yes, because you can't attack recklessly yet.
Yes.
But if you hit, you'll be doing an extra plus 2 of damage.
Yeah, let's go for it.
And you'll be resistant to damage.
Yes.
So, D20 plus 5 with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Very nice. That hits. Awesome. So you're going to end up doing a D4 plus 5. It's still up.
Damn it. This creature is tougher than it looks.
Mm-hmm. It's also...
Demakos briefly debates with himself whether to just leave them and run off. But thinks better of it.
It's actually going to... Realizing that... Because it's only got 2 tentacles that it can attack with. Realizing that there is a third assailant and that it's pretty badly wounded, it releases Tick Tick and Rivis and retreats into the crevice, using the fact that it's boneless to try to squeeze in. However, that means all 3 of you can make an opportunity attack against it. Oh, I mean, no, that would be stupid. It would disengage. It would use its action to disengage. Because otherwise, yeah, there'd be no point. So yeah, it disengages and disappears into the crevice. What do you do?
Angrily stab at the crevice with the spoon, not in the hopes of hitting it, just out of frustration.
Do you look into the crevice, or do you just slash blindly?
I'm going to I'm angry, so I think that in character I would just slash blindly. I don't think I would actually be necessarily trying to hit it, just trying to get it to stay gone.
You do feel something in there, something wet and cold and fleshy.
Ew. Okay. I'm not keen to investigate further, but I think maybe I could do lay on hands. Who's the most badly injured?
Well, they both talk about the same type of damage, but Tick Tick is the closest to going unconscious.
Okay, I'm going to do lay on hands on Tick Tick.
You're going to use all 5 points?
Yeah, why not, huh?
Okay. So, Tick Tick,
How do I do that?
you just walk up to Tick
do
Tick
it.
Boom and lay a hand on her, and your hand glows, and she heals 5 hit points. But that means you're out of your lay on hands pool for now.
Yeah, it's the fatalistic streak that every tiefling is cursed with.
Okay. Shan? Danger Noodle? Tick Tick Boom?
Oh, Tick Nick there. Sorry, I didn't realise I was on mute. As you do that, Tick Tick will hug your legs and say thank you because she's not tall enough to reach her arms.
So you got 7 hit points now.
Yay! Thank you! Hugs.
Now, what do the 3 of you want to do? Are you going to wait for the shulker to come back out? Are you going to investigate the crevice? Are you going to keep going down the tunnel? I mean, that's
If anyone wants to investigate the crevice, they can be my guest. Demakos is not interested and he just wants to move on, but he'll hang around if anyone else wants to investigate it.
Nah, we're trying to get out. Let's get out.
Okay. Tick Tick Boom. With your passive perception of 14, you can't help but notice, out of the corner of your eye, that lodged in this crevice is the crushed body of one of your of one of the other captives.
Oh no. He got one of the...
Yeah, the choker got one of you.
Oh no. He got one of the other slaves.
Well,
Dan!
we're not going to have a funeral for them here. Let's just go. Or we'll end up in the crevices. We'll end up just the same.
He couldn't stand against this creature. He deserved to die.
That's so mean.
Tall enough, I'd yank your ear.
If you were tall enough, you'd yank his ear.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Leave my ear flipper alone.
Hugs the Dan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Dan is here yet. He's joined the call, but I think he's probably driving at the moment. Or possibly even still at work. Since he is not unmuted.
The Dan is here. He needs to flip off the gas switch, and then he is out of here.
Aha! So, are you able to play yet, or should we wait a little longer to introduce your character? I'll take that as a... Wait. Okay. So,
I keep thinking to try and yank his ear.
okay.
No touchy.
You haven't gone very far. At some point, the Drow are going to start chasing you.
And yank your ear off later. Let's keep going.
The table has returned.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to deal with, long and short, as the table of 30 came in.
Mhm.
And they're throwing a tantrum that they want to order desserts, and we've closed the kitchen.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyway.
iPad.
Not sponsored. Okay. So, let's see. What would you say your alignment was, Zalia?
True neutral.
True neutral. Okay. So, this is what has happened to you. So you and several other captives were in a pen. Some of them were chatting amongst themselves, and some of them even tried to taunt the Drow that admittedly was trying to taunt you guys before letting you go. When you released, you and one of the other captives ran off into the tunnels as quick as you could, but they got grabbed by a choker.
What the fuck?
You kept running, because, you're not in no state to deal with that. But you hear the 3 Gabby captives
Sus.
in the tunnel behind you also getting caught by the choker, and they're seem to be holding their own against it somewhat, but of course the whole thing is slowing them down, and any minute now the Drow are going to start chasing you. There's a slight pang of... Yeah. How would you...
Oh, for God's sake, fireballs! Stop playing with the food and run!
You heard the guy. Let's go.
Go.
Food?
First of all, I have tits. Stop calling me a guy. I might be flat-chested, but that doesn't give you the right. 2, run, you moron!
Sorry.
I heard food.
Explain to me, where do I see myself in 5 years? I didn't expect to answer the question with running away with a bunch of morons. Please, put one foot in front of the other in rapid succession, please.
I'm assuming they are running at this point, as the...
Well,
Yes, Demarcus is running, and he's not particularly taken to Zalia because he's being a bit bossy in his opinion.
Zalia was the bossy bitch.
I'm gonna ask this: who is the biggest character currently in our group? I'm asking this legitimately.
Biggest as in
I'd like to give you a speed boost.
Biggest as in physically imposing.
Largest.
I
Yes.
believe that would be Rivas, the Triton Barbarian.
Rivis, if I give you the ability to run faster, will you give me a piggyback?
What do I get out of it?
You get to run twice as fast.
And I suppose you get to have a lady clinging to your back as you run.
Oh. And what about these two?
These two
They have to run harder.
These two being a Darkling and a Tiefling.
I look like a tiny grey goblin.
But they are horrible.
What does
But they're gonna
Zalia?
have to.
What does Zalia look
I can
like?
only do.
You're breaking up. It wasn't you, Sean.
So I thought.
Okay, so
I
you
just
go on.
now. The image of Bishop now. It is easier to show than explain. You know my mind. It is honest.
Okay, you're breaking up a lot, so I'm assuming you're saying you're gonna show an image of what Zalia looks like. Anyway,
Yeah, because it's easy.
and are you casting the spell? And which spell is it? Oh, I'm assuming it's Longstrider, but that's a lot of spells to start with. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a rune shaper thing.
Thought you needed a.
No, actually, it isn't, because I could cast it for free. Because from Runecarver, all I need is the spell slot. I have to use a spell slot to use it, though. It's part of my Runecarver's background.
So
You can get around the.
you know one rune chosen from the rune spell table. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can inscribe each rune you know onto one non-magical weapon, armor, piece of clothing, or in your case, I suppose, rock. You temporarily learn the first level spells that correspond to the runes you inscribed, and know these spells until you finish a long rest when the runes fade. While you're wearing or carrying any rune-marked object, you can cast the spells associated with those runes using any spell slots you have. Suppose if you wanted to be edgy as fuck, you could carve them into your skin. But anyway.
Yeah. How do you... And the image should have sent to her.
Yes. That's pretty cool. She a goth lady.
Sort of, yes. Her parents are very, very happy she chose to rebel.
Okay. So, Rivers has Longstrider, which I believe... Come on, computer, be nice. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, Rivers, your speed is increased by 10 foot. You can now move 40 feet. Avery is typing. That's weird. So, yeah, you're running. Delia, you've got a passive perception of 13. So, put you sort of in a better position.
So,
go.
Marcos is not that displeased by this, seeing as, you know, it's quite obvious that whoever reaches a place first is potentially going to get, you know, to be food for a choker. So
or something else, yeah.
He just sort of winked at Tick Tick, like, to sort of stay, you know, like, don't try bother to catch them. We'll, you know, probably we might stumble on their corpses later, but that's fine.
You hear a trick. What?
It says, "Good luck, lovebirds."
You hear a trickle of water in the tunnel ahead of you. Are you going to keep... Sorry?
I don't have control. I'm being carried, I'd like to point out.
Mm-hmm. So why are you interrupting me?
So it's up to...
Rivers, would you slow down and be more cautious, or would you keep running?
Depends on what everyone else says to do, because I'm used to just charging.
Alright. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw as you continue charging.
Can me and Tick Tick still see them?
Yes, they're only 20, 30 feet ahead of you at the moment. Okay, so Rivers falls prone, his feet slipping on the wet rocks under his feet, and splashes into the stream. And of course, since Zelia is currently on his back, she's prone too. Splash.
Is this like a puddle or like a stream or a river?
It's a stream. It's a trickle of water that's running over the cave rocks, so it's barely anything, but it's enough to make the stone slippy. You know?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look down at this little stream of water and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Water, my closest friend, is what screws me up."
Yeah, because you're trying.
Oh, like fairness, assisted gravity. If that makes you feel any better.
I gather what Dan was saying is that technically your enemy was gravity, not the water.
When me and Damakos get near the stream, can we just like step over it?
Do you want to step over your do you want to use your you want to use the others as
use them
stepping stones
as a flesh bridge?
Yeah,
flesh bridge over the river.
Masters are not a rock.
How do the two of you feel about?
If they're going to use me,
go on.
If they're going to use me as a stepping stool, I want to try and grab on their legs so that they doesn't fake lead it.
All right, so grapple checks. Then I'm assuming that the Rivers is also doing something similar. So, let's have Rivers do a contested grapple against Tick, and Zelia do a contested grapple against Damakos.
Would that be aerobatics or athletics?
Since you are defending in this situation, you can use acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Zelia and
what
Rivers,
about me?
You'll be using your athletics.
Ooh, what?
So
Lovely +1.
And so will Rivers. +1? It says -1 on your character sheet.
I will double check that.
Athletics and aerobat. Oh, right.
Oh yeah, -1, so mine's 14.
So
my mistake.
So it's a 13, not a 15. Yep. And
so can I do? I'm going to do athletics check.
You can do athletics or acrobatics, whichever works better for you.
Athletics, because acrobatics is 0.
Oh no. Okay. So it looks like
pain of gravity.
Rivers
Both splash down on top of them.
Rivers successfully grabs Tick Tick Boom's ankle, but oh yeah, and Zelia also successfully captures Damakos. So yeah, you're all
grapple check.
You're all prone in the river, in the stream right now. And all wet and possibly a little bruised from landing on wet stones.
I didn't land on whetstones. I landed on a person. Technically, I have less wounds.
No, you were on their back when they slipped and fell backwards, so you were sandwiched between stone and person. Anyway.
Okay, I think we should probably just all get up. Let's not like have a little rest lying in this stream. It's not very warm. We've got to get up and keep moving, guys.
You hear a drow death whistle from behind you.
Oh shit! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I think that's Eric.
Eric?
Eric.
I'm sorry. Did you name them? They are not pets.
Slave. I know several names of Drow.
You got that one wrong.
Who names a drow child Eric?
Someone who really hates their child.
Okay,
Let's
so
go!
You weren't trying to remember Chasmere then?
I should have said Chasmere.
Yeah, instead of Eric.
Okay.
Can I replace Eric
now-
with Chasmere?
Yeah, let's pretend that you said Chasmere.
Oh shit, that's Chasmere! Let's get out of here!
Second verse, same as the first. Who the fuck names their child Chasmere? That guy's gonna get his ass handed to him by playground.
That is a drow name.
Yeah, he's an a-hole. Let's get going. Because if he catches us, he's going to have his way with, well, he took quite an interest in Revis here.
Faster, my mighty steed! Run, my mighty steed!
So, are you getting up and running?
Yep. You're getting up and running.
Getting up and running.
Ready.
Is there anything? Just can I do a quick investigation check? Like, is there anything like we can push in the way, or any kind of way that we can create a?
You can do a perception
Some
check,
kind
see
of-
if you can see anything that you can use to block the path. But I wouldn't stop and
Yeah.
investigate if I were you. That might take too long.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage.
I'd like
I
to make a
don't
request
think
as
I
well.
needed it.
No, 19. Very nice. You'd
May I make a request? Am I able to use Ray of Frost on this stream to make it slippier?
Yes, you absolutely can.
I wish to do that.
Fantastic. So, Damocos, you do see a let's see, a large
Inflammable oil barrels. No.
a large round green like puffball fungus of some sort.
That I could shove in the way.
So it looks a little something like that.
That's very. It's extremely beautiful looking thing.
Army does
It's
not
kind
want
of-
you to touch. The Army does.
Okay, well, I'm going to maybe. Can I shove it in the way using my spoon? Like, so I don't have to touch it?
Okay.
What would I do? Maybe do a athletics check or strength check?
You can use athletics to try and pick it up.
Okay.
Okay. And of course it pulls out of your grip, your grip, and floats 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I think that's a lost cause.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Oh crap. Okay.
As that central orb opens up to reveal an eye.
Oh God!
That's perfect. Perfect.
What the heck are you rolling there?
I put the code in wrong.
Yes, you did. You want to try that again? Okay, so far.
That's cool. 17!
Right. Nice! Well done. So, Zalia goes first, followed by...
What about...
What?
What about Tick Tick? Where's Tick Tick?
Yeah, Tick Tick, where's your roll?
It went boom.
Sean,
Do I need to roll? Sorry.
roll initiative, please.
Okay. I is fast.
Guess more on 11. And... yeah, and then it would be... Tick Tick. And Damakos last.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, Zalia, what do you do?
I'd like to cast Hex. Because that's a bonus
like
action.
I'm going to mishear every name and make up something similar, like Tika, Damascus, and Valeria. Okay, so you said you're casting Hex.
Correct.
So until the spell ends, you do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. And you can also nerf one ability.
I'm going to lower its dex.
You're going to nerf its dex. Okay. So it has disadvantage on dex checks. Sweet.
Correct.
And then, because that was your bonus action, what do you do?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay, roll the hit. You know, I could be a dick and say that since your spellcasting focus is taken away from you, you can't actually cast spells right now, but...
Actually, you can with cantrips. And my Hex is actually given to me by my Fey feet thing. So I actually can cast that without a spell focus. Ha-ha! I actually had to look...
All material components?
Look this shit up. Yeah, Hex does not have material components. Firebolt has no material components.
Actually,
I made sure to...
Hex requires the petrified eye of a newt.
Fuck. Also, who the fuck would carry a petrified eye of a newt? Also, what the fuck is an eye of newt?
Someone who wanted to cast Hex.
Funny enough, it's a mustard seed. It's a mustard seed. Eye of newt is actually mustard seed, but anyway.
7 does not hit, I presume.
7 does actually hit.
What the fuck?
1d10.
Plus 1d6 from Hex.
No, because you couldn't cast Hex because you don't have a petrified eye of newt.
Damn it. That's 6 fire damage.
Okay. So.
And for my And for my movement, I'm going to move in the opposite direction towards the exit. Because we got the Drow coming, and that thing's just going to slow us down.
Could you each make a Constitution saving throw
Yes, I can.
as the gas spore explodes?
I'm sorry.
So it's... So we got an
4.
11 from Damokos.
19! Get in there, son!
That's a pass. Can Rivis and Tick Tick also make a con save, please?
Let's find out.
I'm so glad I picked Sorcerer. They have proficiency in con saves.
Mm-hmm. You got a +2, and Rivis has a +3. Ooh. Rivis?
I'm scared to ask, have I just TPK'd the party?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Because you passed.
Oh god, I've killed everyone else!
That's 11 points of poison damage to everyone that failed. So Damokos is down to 1 hit point.
Jesus.
Rivis only had 5 left, so he's unconscious. Tick Tick is also unconscious.
Tick Tick had 7 points.
7. Mm-hmm. Damokos.
So the only people standing is me and Zalia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can get them up, but pick one of them up, and we're gonna have to start running, and I will get them awakened in a second. Because I can produce good berry. I have a rune for good berry, so I can do that.
So Damokos, you're...
Okay, so who am I going to be able to carry? Could I even carry Rivis? Could anyone carry Rivis?
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to do the good berry first, so we just run. Because I don't think we can carry him.
You could probably carry the Darkling.
Cast Goodberry, and then you've
Yeah,
got...
because I have a rune for it.
Then you can...
And it gives 2 temporary hit points.
2?
1 temporary hit point, even.
It's not even temporary.
Oh, sweet, you get 1 hit point. I saved you with fruit.
Yeah. They can... Yeah. But... They are... unfortunately, the spores do carry basically an infectious disease with their poison. So, Damokos, you have 6 hours before the disease kills you.
Exciting. This is half a minute in the Underdark.
Yes, it really is. Rivis, your constitution's +1. You got 13 hours. Nice. And Tick Tick, you've got 14 hours. Nice.
Below you fuckers are dead. Screw you, I'm going home.
If you die from this poison, you sprout 2d4 tiny gas spores that grow to full size in 7 days.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have any resurrection shit or cure disease, so you lot are dead regardless what I do.
Oh, jeez. I think. Oh well. Look. I mean, the only thing we can do is keep running. If we get caught by the Drow, maybe they they will save us, so they have someone to chase next time. If we get to the surface, the first person we look for is a healer.
Indeed.
Question: do you think we're going to get to the surface before they kill us?
Well, we can try.
Hopefully
We
the
can
Drow will
only
see
try.
no spot in reviving you. Yeah, so at the moment you are revived, because Zalia conjured some good berries and fed one each to Tick Tick and Rivis. So not only do you have 1 hit point, you feel full. You're not hungry anymore.
Tick Tick will hug the new friend.
Don't fucking hug me! Do not hug me!
Hi. I'm Tick
You
Tick.
hug me, I will kill you myself!
If you kill me, I kill everybody else. I explode.
Good! I survived one explosion, I'll survive the next!
Rivis is also saying she might explode. Careful.
Now, may I suggest we keep running, and next time do not play with the animals?
Okay, noted. Let's go.
I have a half a bowl of soup betting on us making it at least a mile.
Half a bowl of soup.
Well, one
Who
of us
did
is
you make bets with? Tick Tick, who are you making bets with? Is it other Darklings, wherever you normally work?
Maybe one of my sisters?
Is that maybe they're your sister?
Okay.
Or... Where did
As
the fuck
in,
you get
she's
soup
not-
to bet with? That's Rivers.
Number 1, house slave. Number 2, I think she's my sister. I honestly have no idea. I do not know who my mother was. Could be my cousin. Let's go.
Let's go.
And house slave, I have
It's
the means to next
Dragging our bruised and aching bodies deeper through the tunnels. Come on.
When you have the possibility of exploding,
No,
not
you
many
are
people argue with
bruising
you.
me.
You might want... Dan, you're breaking up so much we have no fucking clue what you just said.
I apologise for that.
Okay, I heard that perfectly.
Yeah, you lot are bruised. Yeah, you lot are bruised. I'm completely fine. Pick up the pace. Come on, lads.
Yeah, they're 2 of them are down to 1 hit point each, and 3 of them are and all 3 of the rest of them are diseased. You're the only one that's not been touched. Now, given that, it might be a good idea to find somewhere that you can hide and short rest. Hopefully the Drow will Hopefully the Drow will run right past you and not even notice you.
Okay, so we need to have a look around, see if there's a good place
To hide.
to hide. Perception
Look for a crevice we
check
can
or
fit in.
investigation check.
Yeah, do an investigation in this case. Yeah, because you're looking.
Okay.
You're thoroughly exploring the area to see if you can find somewhere you can hide before,
I will assist her in this.
Oh, I got a 2.
Someone who has higher intelligence might want to have a go.
Oh, mine's +0, so that's already higher.
I've
Don't
got a
look at
-1
me.
investigation.
Tick tick.
I have a +1.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna have to at this point.
Yep. Alright.
I still got the fucking highest with a +0.
It's because they're all unwell. We're all so unwell.
Mm-hmm.
Black spots are dancing in front of my eyes.
How about this? We ask the next people that pass by, where can we hide?
Yeah, with any luck or unluck, that will be the Drow. I wonder how far away they
Drow,
are.
aren't they? Do you think we could, if there's only one, we could, jump him?
They always
I'm
travel in packs. They're shady like that.
I'm sorry. Your idea is to jump them when you got defeated by fungus,
That's
and the people hunting us have pointy objects. Currently, I'm the only useful one here, and I cannot fight them.
I've got my spoon.
I've got my spoon.
Yes, we are a mighty fellowship. You bring your spoon, they bring their crippled bodies, and I bring fireballs. I'm pretty sure I'm still the more useful one out of all of us.
Why don't you have a look around, see if you can at least find a rock to hide behind? Perception check. There we go. That's better.
Ooh, I'm +3! Yay!
You don't see anywhere that you could hide. You as far as you're concerned, the only option Zalia is running. However, Damakos, you do find a nice big rock that you could hide behind and hopefully either spring an ambush on any drow that come by, or perhaps
Let me get this right.
hide.
Let me get this right. There's a giant rock we can hide behind, and you went for the exploding mushroom of death.
Well, they didn't see the rock at that time.
I didn't see them. We hadn't reached the rock. Anyway, come on, let's get behind the rock. Everyone behind the rock. Crouch down.
How long does Fog Cloud last?
Ooh, that's actually a better idea. So fog cloud lasts for up to an hour, and it creates a 20-foot radius. So that will make the area heavily obscured, making it even harder for them to see you if you are hiding.
So that's what I'm going to do, is cast that once we're all behind the rock, so that less chance of being spotted.
Okay, I want you to all make a stealth check with advantage. So we got a 12 from Tic Tic, a 15 from Zalia, a 13 from Damakos, and an 8 from Rivis. Fuck!
Atney,
Yes.
I need to check something with you.
Go on.
From Fey Touch, I have a level 2 spell.
Which one?
Misty Step.
How's that gonna
I can
help?
tell. Simple. When we're found, because of the 8, I'm going to Misty Step into an unoccupied space 30 feet away and keep running.
Fair enough.
They're all dead. You've said they're dead in the next... First one's dead in the next 3 hours. I am fine.
6.
Oh, 6. That makes all the difference.
It does.
Out of character, Dan, heads up, because we don't have Darcy this week, we kind of expect to get captured in this session. It's
Yes.
more fun than anything.
Yeah, this is just a set. This is to show the. We're doing this to show the hopelessness of your situation. But,
We're not going to do the actual big escape until next week.
yeah,
We don't want Darcy to miss out.
yes. So you will get caught.
So we're doing this with sort of the knowledge that we're going to be caught again, but not as our characters know. Our characters don't know, but
Yeah.
we are playing it from that.
Yeah.
Well, the upside is,
From that.
technically, as we're all being captured, I'm technically just scouting ahead. I know what's coming.
Okay. So, I'm going to take offense to the ape comment. I'm a fish man. Yes. All right. So, alerted by the presence, but by Rivis, possibly kicking a rock or farting, as he suggested. You find yourself in a glowing cube in a violet colour. I want you all to make a dex save.
Yes. Ooh.
No one calls me devil or
Nat 20, baby!
Very nice. Oh no.
I think Destiny's just saying Zelia will survive at this point.
So Damokos and Zalia are fine, but Rivers and Tik are both glowing purple when the Drow
Glowing purple.
when Chasmir and his friend Dinin saunter up and say, "It seems that we've caught you."
Quick, look, a distraction. Deception check.
Lady Singh, you can absolutely. This is great. You should absolutely keep playing this silly character.
Can I give him advantage with that deception check?
If you want to, how would that sound? Like, how are you adding to the deception?
Oh, where?
Okay. Okay, so both the Drow, Dinin and both Dinin and Chasmir look in the direction that same direction that Tik is looking around, and I'm presuming that's when Zalia takes her opportunity to misty step away, right?
Yes. Yes.
And the rest of us should run.
Are you doing that? Are you running?
Yeah, I'm actually running. I'm taking the opportunity to run as they go, "Oh, look, a distraction. Where? Shit, run!"
Alright.
Quick, look, a distraction. Where? I'm more amazed I got away with that.
I yell, "You'll get caught eventually, wizard!" That's what Rivers says. Now, given that you're a sorcerer, what would your reply?
I turned around and just go, "Fuck you!"
Fair enough. Now
That's giving away
the fog cloud is giving the Drow disadvantage, but of course the fairy fire is giving them advantage, which means straight rolls. So yeah, they both hit, don't they? And both of you only have 1 hit point.
Yeah, but I'm sure the Drow would have healing pots or something because they don't want us to die.
Yeah, they're going to stabilize you. But Rivers and Tik have been caught. Yeah. What does Damokos do?
Well, Damokos didn't get caught by the fairy fire. I guess he's still behind the stone.
You're behind the stone and in the fog clouds, so...
Yeah, I'm just going to try and hide, so I guess I'll do a stealth check, so I'll try and remain hidden.
You're going to try and remain hidden. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Again, do your stealth check with advantage.
They find me. Yes.
They do not find you. So...
Natural 20.
Chasmir and Dinin run off after Zalia, leaving the unconscious but stable Rivers and Tik just lying on the stone.
Okay.
within 5 feet of you, Damakos.
Okay. Well, the Drow have gone. Zalia's gone. I have no healing potions. I've already done
You've already done your lay on hands.
my yeah, I've already done that. Um, I don't. I mean, can I do like some kind of help action to get them up?
Unfortunately, not. Well, all you
No,
can
just walk off. I think I can carry both of them.
no, you can't carry them. You can stay
No.
here and protect them from any other Underdark monsters, or you can try and escape, leaving them to their
I think
fate.
I'm going to try and escape. I'm just going to leave them there. I can't take them with me. I'm going to try and make a run for it. Is there another way to go that is not the passage that Drow and Zalia took? Is there
You,
any other passage that I could go down?
you
Or is
don't
that the
know.
only way?
So far, that's the only way, but you can follow them and see if there's a fork. Obviously, you're not gonna.
I'm gonna
You're gonna be creeping
I'm gonna
along so
do
they don't.
yeah, I'm gonna do like an investigation just quickly, just in case I can see anything else around me. You know,
You're still in the fog cloud at the moment, so
like
appropriately, you don't find anything.
yeah, okay. Well, I'll okay, and then I'll creep after where the Drow have gone. I'll
Actually,
just
no, the
creep
fog
after
cloud
them.
would
Do I
be
need to do
down, wouldn't
stealth?
it? Because Rivist is unconscious. Yeah. Sorry?
Do I do another stealth to follow them
Yeah, don't.
stealthily?
Yes. Creep, 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 creep. One of the Drow ahead, probably possibly Chasmere. I think I heard something. I'm gonna go back the way we came. You get that annoying sorceress. Alright. Speaking of which, how fast can... Okay.
Damakos 30. Speed of 30.
Mm-hmm. Zalia,
Yes.
as you are presumably dashing through the tunnels with the Drow in pursuit,
FYI, if I do see something bigger than me, you're gonna see me just do a 180 and run back towards the Drow. Just, nope, fuck this!
fair enough. Something bigger than you, huh? Let's see. What on earth could be down there with you? Looming out of the darkness ahead of you, you see a flump.
Oh, what?
A flump!
That does not answer the question, that raises more!
You've never seen a flump before? Flump. Flump. When the picture loads.
Go, internet, go!
There.
That's terrible! Is there any small rocks nearby?
Why?
Simple! But I need to know if there are any small rocks first.
Yes, there's small rocks. Why?
I don't want to throw one at the flump and then run the other way!
You
I
know,
don't think the flump. I'm not there, but I don't think it looks very mean.
Exactly, but that thing could fight the Drow while I'm getting you lot back up. Because in my mind, I've got 2 Drow behind me still. If I get this flump to fight for me, I might be able to buy time.
Alright, roll the hit. With your stone. Your improvised throwing weapon. Strength.
What would this be? You done it? Just-
Let's see. You have a.
Because I have a negative in strength, but
Yeah,
my
so
unarmed strike's a +1 somehow.
It's a D20 +1.
If I get in that 20 here, I'm gonna laugh. Close enough! Close enough!
Do a D4 -1.
Fear the stone of death.
One point of damage.
Ha!
Da, 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 da. So, and then you're running back towards the pursuing Drow, correct?
Run away! Run away!
It floats after you and hits you with a foul-smelling spray. Can you make a dex save?
I don't think so, but I'll try. Plus... Ooh, I get +2. 3! That's a crit fail.
You are coated in a foul-smelling liquid, which is going to emit a horrible stench for 2 hours.
Drow, I'm sorry, let's hug and make up.
You are poisoned for as long as this stench lasts. So for the next 2 hours, you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
I'm gonna do what North knows as a hug and unaccepted grapple.
You're gonna grapple the Drow.
No, I'm gonna hug him. Just come here.
All right.
I'm
Is
sorry
this-
for
is
what's
this-
happened.
Is this Chasmere or Dinis or whatever his
Dinin.
name is?
Dinin. Chasmir's coming back to get you. And we'll cover that in a
Yeah,
sec.
I'm gonna try and trip him. That's what I'm gonna do.
You can try and trip him. Alright, that'll be fun.
Is the...
Yeah.
I do need to know this. Is the floof still following me?
Flump. Once after it sprayed you, it's backed off, actually.
Aww.
But, flump.
Loop.
So you're making you are doing a hug on the Drow. So could you make a grapple, please? Be D20 -1.
-1. 13. That could have been worse.
They sidestep out of your attempt to hug them. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I just feel we should make up. Come on, have a hug.
Get away from me, you filthy creature.
Oh, come here, we'll be friends. You do dark magic, I do dark magic. We should be friends.
Four. Does a 23 hit?
Yes. That's almost double my AC.
Five points of damage.
I still have hit points, baby.
Are you going to attack back? Are you going to try and do a hug again?
Well, considering he's going to be abused more from the smell, so yes, I'm going to hug him again.
Alright. Sidesteps.
Oh no.
And as
Wait. I still have a spell slot. No, I
you
can't do
used
Silvery
your
Bars.
action to cuddle.
Silvery Bars' reaction.
This is not a failed save. This is not even a successful save. It does not trigger silvery barbs.
Damn it!
Nice try. Does an 11 hit?
No!
Alright, so it swipes with its short sword and misses. You get another chance to do something to Dinin before he knocks you the fuck out.
Hug! I can't win this fight, so I'm just gonna hug him to death.
Just keep trying to hug the Drow.
Oh, you might actually can't get him this time. Yep.
30! See, we're friends now.
Ugh, you smell foul. Did it
That's
fluff
'cause
get you?
Yes, actually.
Ugh. Unhand me, fool.
Nah. I think you should share the smell.
19 hits you, doesn't it?
Can I still rebars that?
Let me double check the wording. Spell, silvery. When a creature succeeds on an attack roll, ability check or save. Yeah. Yes, you can silvery barbs that.
Yeah, I want to make sure he suffers as long as possible.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
So that gives you... I'm assuming you're giving the advantage to yourself.
Yes.
However, you take 6 points of damage.
You just see me hug him slowly sliding down as I fall unconscious. I'm still hugging him while going down.
Yeah. In the meantime...
Just clutching him round his ankles by the end.
Alright. You accidentally pull his pants down. Anyway...
Yes, that is canon now.
Democos. So, you know that Chasm is coming back for you. So
Yeah,
I'm
I know that
assuming you would try to hide again.
and I think he's heard me.
They heard you.
Yeah, I'm going to try and hide again. I'm going to
Yeah.
try and trip him. He hasn't seen me though, has he?
He hasn't seen you yet. He's
He
just
heard
heard
me.
you. So he's
Hasn't
coming back
seen
to
you.
investigate the noise.
I'm going to try and keep hiding, and I'm going to try and trip him.
Alright. So first, let's see if you're hidden. Yes, you are! Fantastic. So as he comes by... Do... Yeah, an unarmed strike. D20 plus 4. And if you succeed, you're going to knock him prone. Excellent. You knock him prone.
I'm going to
And you got-
stab him with my spoon.
So, okay, we got some... So, that's... You've surprised him.
Mhm.
Roll initiative. Roll a d20.
My initiative's +0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thay. Oh. Technically he's got a +2, but let's see. Roll a d6 for me.
Me?
Yeah. Let's see if you... Damn it. Okay. He actually gets to go first. I was hoping that you could get you could get a stab in while he was still prone. But he stands back.
Hug them. Hug them. It's their one weakness.
I'm not hugging a drow.
He stands back up
These are the people who've been holding captive.
and slashes at you with his short sword. But a 7 misses. So what do you do, Damocles? Stab with spoon?
I'm going to try and stabby spoon him.
Stabby spoon him. And you still have your pet mouse in your pocket, don't you?
I do. Don't think I want to throw my pet mouse in his face. I'm just figuring out what... Oh, yeah, it's 1d4 plus 2. I'm going to get a better weapon at some point.
If you
Spoony will do
yes.
until then.
If your mouse did run, and you need to roll to hit first. D20 plus 4.
Oh, sorry.
$15 just hits. Perfect. And you do 6 points of damage to him. You ungrateful wretch. We give you the opportunity to...
Ungrateful. Ungrateful.
Use your spoon of doom.
10 misses. No, it doesn't. Your AC is only 10. Okay. So 1d6 plus 2. 3 points of damage to you, Damokos.
Okay, well, I'm down then, because I only had like 2.
Alright. So,
I was on my last legs. I'm just glad I got a couple of stabs in.
so you all wake up in the pens. Some of you sooner than others. But all of your injuries have been dressed and your diseases cured.
Well, that's one blessing at least.
Alive!
Damokos is going to check on Squeaky the mouse. Check that Squeaky's fine.
Squeaky is...
Do I need to do the stealth check to see if I managed to still hide the spoon somehow, or have I probably been robbed of my spoon?
That's been removed, but Squeaky is back in your pocket, probably because she ran away when they were, doing stuff and came back when the coast was clear.
Oh, are we in a metal cage?
You are not in a cage at all. You're in a pen.
Aww. I was hoping to find a small rocket just ripen across the bars. Bestie, I want another hug! Just to see what his reaction would have been.
Not everybody made it back. You see that there are some people missing out of the original group of captives. You can hear distant screaming. You're not sure if that's one of you or some other unrelated torture taking place, because that does happen. Sometimes
Damokos is going to imagine that it's a drow screaming.
Yeah, everyone's just screaming at the one guy I hugged. What the fuck do you mean you hugged?
However, Zelia, you still stink.
Who wants a hug? Come here. Who wants a hug?
No, thank you. No,
No.
thank you.
No. Come back here.
No,
You wanted a hug earlier. I'll give you one now. Come here.
No, thank you.
FYI, I am running after you to go.
Tick, you can hide behind me if you want.
I will hide behind the tiefling lady. Man, sorry.
Oh, group hug. Good idea. Come here.
No. I gently tug the tail and his tail and go, no, this way.
Only if you want to punch in the face will you hug me. Would it
Group
be...
hug, come here. We survive.
Zalia, is it going to be worth it to get a punch in the face if you can wipe your stink off on Rivers?
Yes, it will.
All right. Go ahead and give it a try. Grapple.
Six.
Yeah, you know.
I've just got home. I'm just going to be loading up my PC.
Okay. Rob, do you need to go soon, or do we have more time?
No, I'm good. The boys are dropped off. I'm just have to run out, but I can still listen and type.
Nice.
BRB.
Is my favourite drow still around?
Is your favorite
Chasmere?
Yes.
You don't see Chasmere. You don't see anybody. apart from fellow captors at the moment. And of course the...
No.
Go on.
No guards or anything?
Well, there are guards. Just the normal ones running around. And you see a passing Drider and stuff like that, but you don't... Chasmere is not around, and you don't see Dinin either. To be fair, they're probably celebrating.
Yeah, I hope they...
Dressing their wounds. That's what they're doing.
Sounds like
Getting
He's back.
bandaged
I'm
up.
going to go say hello to her. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Bathroom break for everybody, I guess.
Fair enough.
Akos is thinking about being back home, and he's really hungry. He's imagining an amazing feast, and he's thinking to himself, one day when I get out of here, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat all of this stuff. I'm going to drink all of that wine, and I'm going to probably have a portrait made of myself eating it and then send it to the Drow.
This is what real food looks like, you bastards. It's great. So yes, as you look around, you see, of course, the normal dingy and spider-themed architecture of the Drow city.
Yo, Darcy said give her about 10-15 minutes and she'll pop on to say hello.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Great.
Okay, I is going to finish bathroom break.
Okay. Ew.
Where do we go to the bathroom in our cells? Have we got buckets?
Hopefully
We've got buckets.
No, there would just be a corner.
A corner. So it's pretty stinky down here, huh?
Yeah. Just in your...
Marcus is going to move as far away as he can from the most stinky part.
You're going to move away from the latrine corner.
Yeah. If he was anywhere near it, he's going to be at the other end.
That's fair. I mean, you wouldn't want to sit next to it if you didn't have to, right?
No.
So thus, I'm going to sit next to you wherever you go.
Furthest away corner from the latrine area. Ditch, or whatever it is.
Yes.
Is it cold? Are we cold?
Yes.
Down here?
It's always... Have you ever been caving, or at least been walked around a show cave?
I have been caving.
Okay. This whole city.
I mean, they might have like furnaces burning or something. You never know.
They have.
Why would they do that for slaves?
Yeah, they don't have that.
But technically, we're prisoners.
They might have one burning somewhere else for some other reason, and we just can enjoy the heat.
The great houses all have their own heat sources, but that doesn't really extend too far.
Okay,
so we're sitting, shivering, feeling sorry for ourselves, and swearing revenge.
I can make us warm.
Swearing revenge.
I can make us warmer if you like, but someone will have to give up something flammable.
Can I see if I can find a dry rag lying around?
Dry rag would probably be somebody's clothing.
Is there anyone dead?
We've lost some people, haven't we? Remember? Maybe they left something behind.
The clothes wouldn't magically reappear in the pen.
That's true.
Is there anyone dead
in the pen.
Not yet.
Hey, can someone kill a man or just set him on fire? Remember, set a man on fire, they'll be warm the rest of their life.
I think we probably shouldn't set someone on fire, Zalia.
Why not? At this point, I'd rather see a man burn. He'll be warm, we'll be warm, everyone will be happy.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree. I think maybe you're taking on too many of the Drow's habits here. You spent too long down here. It's rubbed off on you.
Well, I did rub off one on a Drow earlier, so technically you are right.
You did rub one out on a Drow?
Again, I hugged a man and covered my stench all over them.
Oh, that's what you meant.
What?
I thought you were saying you wanked over somebody.
No, she is making it sound like that because of being awkward.
Wait, you did what to a Drow?
Yeah, I got really close to him, got a firm grasp, and just let nature take its course.
Oh.
You two get a room.
Do you think they're going to bring us any dinner? Or are they punishing us? Because we actually managed to hurt them slightly tonight.
They're not gonna fucking feed us. Says a Snufneblin nearby.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that?
A deep gnome. Snufneblin.
Yeah, no, she's saying this in character, like, what the fuck is that?
Well, you've never seen a gnome before.
Oh, you're a gnome! I thought you were some hideous monstrosity.
Says the pink skin.
Yes, my race rules over 90% of the planet. We have the highest kill-death ratio. Granted, most of it is us dying. Also, how far did you make it?
I didn't. I don't fall for their stupid games. As soon as the pen was open, I went back to my... I just stayed in the fucking pen, didn't I? That's the smartest thing to do. They can't punish you if you don't try to escape.
Until one day, they're going to punish you for not taking part of their game. And then we're going to come back and see you full of arrows.
Nah. I'm smart.
Look, if you don't ever at least show some kind of willing, then they might get you doing something worse.
You want to see my willing? I'll show you my willing.
Listen, you can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just sort of trying to lay out some facts. And you're even from the Underdark. You could probably get home way easier than any of us. Plus you're small.
Yeah, don't your people dig holes? Can't you just dig your way out?
Have
I
you
thought
tried?
gnomes were good at hiding.
Have you tried digging through solid fucking rock? Idiot.
Have you? Clearly, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, why did I
Ribis,
fucking
maybe he just likes it.
Why did I fucking bother?
I'm sorry, you're claiming you're better than us, yet we've made it further than all these fuckers today. And I rubbed one off on a Drow.
We even like hurt one of them. Well, we hurt a couple of them.
Well, good for fucking
You'll
you.
see. Next time we'll get away, and then you'll be the one crying.
No, let's take him with us. Next time we go, we'll use him as a shield. But the Drow are coming, we'll throw him at them. Technically, he'll make it further, they'll be happy with him, and we can escape. Win-win!
You touch me, I'll bite your fucking legs off.
He
Sounds
will.
like you need
I've
a
seen
hug.
him attempt
Come
to
here.
do that.
Do you think you think that we take this gnome with us next time
Yes.
and like use him as a sort of decoy?
Yes. We will call it Human Shields Tactics.
You can fuck right off.
Do you know what? You're not making any friends here. I think we might just do that.
Luna is here. Hugs the Luna.
As you are talking, a new captive is thrown into the pen.
Hello?
Welcome, dumbass, to the pit of
New
despair.
person.
Tia, what do you look like?
I look like a sort of, I'd say kind of tiefling-looking tabaxi. I'll be, so not really, probably wearing a lot, seeing as I'm prisoner, so just probably some leathery robe that I'd say.
You're probably just wearing rags.
Yeah.
You're probably just wearing.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
I didn't know that tieflings came in fur.
Oh yeah, all the rave up there.
Oh, well, it's good to know my kind is very...
Very fun.
My brain has to think.
Well known?
Yes. Sorry, just finished work.
No worries.
Well,
Hi.
we have good news for you and bad news. What would you like to hear first?
I'd say the bad news.
Okay, the Drow want us to escape every day so they can hunt us for sport.
Right, and what's the good news?
We have a human shield, and I point to the gnome.
That's not a human, that's a small person.
Yeah,
Who
you're right.
looks
I'm
like
a
a
gnome.
human.
I'm a fucking gnome.
And I'm a halfling.
No, you're a darkling.
Darkling.
And I'm a darkling.
And thank you for this week's introduction of the useless race information. Can we get to the point that we need to run like fuck next time? And not play with our food?
They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna let us go again until tomorrow. Chances are there's... some of us might even have our masters come collectors.
Might what?
Some of us might have our masters come collectors.
Oh,
Who
you're
is your
someone's
master?
bitch!
Who's your master?
We're all someone's bitch.
Well, who's your particular bitch then? Let's phrase it like that.
I belong to the Talena household. My master's name is Imbros.
And what did you do to end up here?
I guess they were pleased with my work.
What about everybody
These drow
else?
have got a funny way of showing it when they're pleased. I'll say that for them.
Yeah, they fucking do. The joke
What about-
is that they try to convince us of is that if we actually get to the surface, they'll let us escape. They'll let us go. Not that I want to get to the fucking surface.
Oh,
Speak
good
for
shit I've
yourself.
stolen is up there.
What did you say?
All the good shit I've stolen is up there.
Well, good for you. You can go back up there. You can keep trying and get caught every fucking time. I'm not having any of it.
No.
I want to go back to my fucking gem mine.
Then we'll throw you in that direction when we use you as a human shield.
Look, we just need to be lucky one time. That's all. And we'll get away.
Rivers
That's
is saying,
all we
if we
need.
help you get home, will you help us get out? Maybe. But there is no fucking way out. May as well just give up.
I'm gonna slap him across the face. With an attitude like that, you're never gonna get anywhere in life. Take us, for example. I sacrificed all of them and got further than everyone else here because I believed they would be admirable meat shields.
And you still
Sorry
got
about that.
fucking caught.
Technically, I gave myself up willingly.
And none of them were there to be able to argue with that. None of them
Yeah,
would know
I
any better.
don't. Marcos doesn't believe a word of what he's hearing. I mean, he wasn't that far behind.
No point in giving up. If I gave up, I wouldn't be a well-renowned gladiator. So well-renowned that you're now stuck down here with the rest of us. Rivers replies. No, just pissed off the wrong noble. What was I going to say? Tia, feel free at any point to reveal what you managed to steal from the Drow.
Well, I think I might have found something that might make one's escape a little easier, but...
A magic wand?
Ooh,
not
what is
quite.
it?
You're going to have to do something for me.
Fine, I'll sleep with you.
Ah! Now, bear in mind that if you reveal it when you're still in the pens, you'll probably get it caught. You'll probably get it spotted and confiscated from you. So the smart thing to do would be to wait to reveal it until you're in the tunnels again.
Yeah. Tick
So,
is going
what did you get?
to gently tug on Tia Cat's rag because she wants to whisper or say something to her.
But you're too short to whisper in her ear unless she bends down. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's for me to know and you guys to possibly find out, depending on how much you're willing to give me.
Oh.
I can temporarily turn into a dagger.
See, this one's got uses. I might let her in.
Now, remember that that's not exactly how it works.
No, but that's my way of getting out.
Yeah. So your dagger is your warlock genie vessel, and you need. It's been taken away from you for now, but you can recreate, or rather resummon, a replacement dagger with a 1-hour ceremony.
The annoying thing is, I have to summon it.
Right, now you're not as useful to me.
No. Actually, if she does the ceremony an hour before we let go, technically they'll have the knife when we start running.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but when these guards sense something is quite sus, when this one does her little oola oola oola.
They might. Yeah.
I mean, they've seen me do it several times. They're gonna think that they're just gonna take it back when they recatch me.
How about if we all sing? And then we'll all sing songs like campfire songs, and then you can chant away, and they won't know that you're doing it. They'll think you're joining in with our campfire songs.
Then we need a campfire.
No, you don't. You don't need a campfire to actually sing.
I don't like going near campfires. I don't like the light very much.
Campfire. Keep up, people. Not actually having fire. We're just going to do a bit of singing. Does none of you know any songs?
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
I know a dwarf song.
Go on then.
Only chance to go, I gave up.
Name? What is your name, Deep Gnome?
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know what to call you. It might be useful. My name's Damakos, by the way. Damakos Ulis.
Damakos Ulis. That's pretty cool. How'd you come by that name?
I was given to me by a parent, I assume.
You assume?
Well, I never knew my parents. I was raised by my grandmother.
I'll tell you what, as he doesn't want to give us his name, I'll give him one. Your name's Crap Bag. First name Crap, last name Bag.
Good name for him. Right, Gnome, you're called Crap Bag from now on.
Just as well you probably won't be able to pronounce my actual name.
Thanks, Crap. Can I call you Crap, or should I call you Bag? Or just Crap Bag? Which one would be better for you?
Call me whatever the fuck you want.
Speaking
Very
of
well,
names,
Lord Hacky Sack of the Round-a-Lots.
Speaking of names and who people are, you guys have not introduced yourself to me. I find that quite rude. I mean, if you want my assistance in getting out, might as well know who you guys are.
Tick, tick, boom. I explode if I take too much damage.
Fucking
Helpful.
stupid name.
It's an awesome name.
Fucking stupid.
And also, I got to admit, being a Darkling is pretty useful. People are less likely to torture you if you have the risk of exploding. How do you
Yeah, but
think
that makes
I
you
can
less
torture-
useful.
I wouldn't mind exploding if it meant
Yeah.
that I could take someone out when I died.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I've scared a few Drow with it.
So what you're saying is all we have to do is knock you unconscious and then use you as a human shield. Then when the Drow come for us, we throw you at them.
You're very keen on the whole human shield idea, aren't you, Zalia?
Rivers says, I
First of all-
am quite rude. I'm Rivers Vagharad, Triton of the Sea and Gladiator. Nice
First
to
of all-
meet you, Rivers. My real name's Schnutleg. But you can call me Crapbag if you want. I don't
How
give a
about
fuck.
Schnotleg Crapbag?
Schnutleg? It's Schnutleg Slabeye.
Schnotleg Crapbag.
Schnutleg. Told you you wouldn't be able to pronounce it.
Schrotleg. Just
Schnutleg Schlabeye.
Slabeye. Yeah.
See, it's not that hard to pronounce.
Snotleg.
I've
Got
It's
it. Rivers.
I'm sorry.
Schnutleg.
McFlono McFloonyloo. Got it.
You're all a bunch of wankers.
Well, I already told you my name anyway. So, unless you want me to repeat it.
Well, I do have to say one thing. It is not Zalia, it's Zalia. With an A.
Zalia, sorry.
It's
Zalia.
no problem.
Zalia. Okay, Zalia, sorry.
It's no problem.
Apologise.
Leviosa.
I need to get levitate now on a magic wand. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Listen, next time we run, and I'd like to point this out, they have to have our stuff somewhere. Instead of running blindly into the tunnels, why don't we go, I don't know, rob them?
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
You really think you'll be able to get very far running into the city? Fucking idiots.
I
We don't
mean,
We don't have to go into
I mean-
the city.
It's not what they would expect us to do, so maybe that is actually, although insane, a good plan.
We don't
It's
even need to
not.
run into the city. I'm sure they've put the confiscated stuff around here somewhere.
Most of you belonged to other families within the Drow society before you were sent here. Chances are,
I belong to no
if
motherfucker.
Chances are, if anybody has your stuff, it would be the original owners.
First of all, crap bag, I belong to no man. 2, I
How
was
the
down
fuck-
here looking for rooms and I got caught. I belong to no fucker.
The
3,
the drow
I
that
want my
caught
shit.
you own you, idiot.
I'm owned by no one. And if you say I'm owned by someone again, you will become a campfire.
You're delusional. But you know what? Go ahead and set me alight anyway. It may be the only way out of here.
You heard him. He gave consent. Drow.
Yeah, that's what we want. People consenting to be immolated.
Yeah, well, I'll
Moving
just
away.
wave my arms. Excuse me, Drow. He said I can set him on fire. Can I have a lighter?
I think you'll have to shout louder, Zalia. I don't think they can hear you.
I'm not going to full on shout just because.
There is a drow guard nearby that's watching all of this with not really with interest. Okay, you know how when there's a really shitty program on the TV,
You just sort of stare at it while being tuned out.
yes, that's kind of what the expression he's giving you.
His eyes have to be pointing in a direction, so they
Yeah,
may as well be pointing in a direction. That's what I mean.
exactly.
Wait,
Yes,
wait. Is he on the wall or is he actually in the pen with us?
he's not on. No, he's outside the pen.
I still have Misty Step
Kiss.
because I get it back from a long rest.
hmm
You
wants
can
to break
try
out
and
early?
step out and
Yeah.
take that drow's sword.
Yeah, but I need you not to distract him when I do it. Because if he sees
Okay,
me,
right. Let's start singing. Come on, everyone.
I'm
I don't
not
think.
fucking singing with you people. I'm just going to walk away into a point where he can't see me if possible.
There is nowhere in the pen where you cannot be seen.
Hold on, I've got an... Oh, wait, no, I need to chant so I can get my dagger.
I'm going
I'm
to...
not-
Damocos is going to nudge Rivis and say, shall we pretend to have a fight?
Rivis, what do you reckon?
As a distraction.
Rivis? I'll go crazy rage. That's what Rivis says. I'll go crazy rage. That will be a distraction, I suppose.
Rage.
Rage.
While they're all, like, doing that, can I hide by someone and try doing my quiet chanting?
You're gonna start summoning your knife.
Yeah, as, like, I'm using this distraction to start summoning my knife.
Yeah.
When they're doing that, I'm going to ask this. Is there anything like a cup of water nearby before I do my Misty Step?
There's a corner with piss in it.
That's good enough. Because Armor of Archivist requires a cup of water. Technically, piss is water.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Technically, it is.
No, it is not.
Will you allow it?
No.
Fuck.
Well, Rivis is just yelling and shouting and swearing at the drow.
I'm going to try and get out of his vision, even into a blind spot that he has, while they're trying to distract him and just Misty Step behind him.
You're gonna try and Misty Step behind the Drider.
Oh, you said Drow?
The Drow, sorry. Yes.
I was going to say, Drider, fuck that! I have a survival instinct.
Alright. Roll sleight of hand to see if you can sneak bamf behind him without being noticed.
Sleight of hand?
Or stealth.
Yeah, stealth probably be better. D20 plus 2. 17!
Okay. So what do you do when you're behind him?
Really.
Go on.
I'm going to be really quiet. And I'm going to cast a spell behind him.
Which spell?
Mind Sliver.
Hold on. Mind Sliver.
You need to make a intelligence saving throw of 13.
I'm just checking, because you seem to have a ridiculous amount of spells. I mean...
No, these are cantrips. These are basic cantrips. Sorcerers get 4 cantrips and 2 spells. The only reason why I have a ton is because I took the Runecarver background, which gives me extra spells. And then I took the Fey Touched Feet, which gives me an extra spell. And then it gives me the Misty Step as well.
You optimize it. Basically, you... Yeah. You...
I didn't optimize it. This was accidental with the Misty Step stuff. I didn't even realize I got this.
Right. So his intelligence, nothing. All right. 4.
You fail!
So you do 1d6 psychic damage to him. One point of damage. And now he's aware that you're there, so roll initiative.
No way.
I should have done that inside the pen.
Because it's got a range of fucking 60 feet, you idiot. Anyway.
You didn't think that far or ahead.
Okay. D20 plus 4. Wow.
I was going to bitch slap to oblivion.
9 points of damage.
I have 2 left.
Then, by all means, counter.
Firebolt. I literally have to try and at least knock him out to get us some stuff, and then we can run easier.
I thought you were going to do a, pickpocket or something.
My plan was to...
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can get out the cell. I can't get back in it, so there's no point pickpocketing him. If I knock him unconscious, we can run quicker.
You could throw it to somebody in the cell.
Yeah, it's
when you hide.
Mm.
So, yeah, 21
Zoe
hits.
did not think this through.
Clearly.
Neither did I,
how much damage you do?
1d10. 3.
He's only taken 4 points of damage so far. And you are probably...
Oh, I don't have any spell slots left.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, so the D6 plus... So he did 4 more points of damage to you.
I'm unconscious again.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, then you get thrown back in the pen.
I just raised my hand while my face is flat into the ground. The plan did not go as I thought it would.
Yeah. It was a bit of a suicide mission.
But we got valuable information.
What information did you get?
Are you unconscious?
I'm assuming that there is... Yeah, he thinks... Yeah.
They are not very intelligent.
You only did 1 point of damage to him. From that. So this would be after he resumed... after she regained consciousness, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
In all fairness, The plan could have gone better.
Yeah.
I played crap
You
bag.
missed you
However-
while you were unconscious. You missed dinner, by the way, Zalia.
You was
He threw
And
us some slop.
it would have taken, yes, your trough was filled and it's all gone now. During the
I'll
at
have a good berry
least
tomorrow.
during at least the at least 1 hour that it would have taken you to wake back up again, Tick Tick Boom would have finished their ceremony and would now have a shiny little dagger.
Happy tick tick noises.
What does Tick Tick sound like when Tick Tick's happy? Does she go tick 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 tick? Or does she sort of purr?
I think she just did the noise right there.
Tick tick happy.
Don't sound too happy, Tick Tick. They might notice something's up. They don't want us to be happy. Everyone just as miserable as possible. That's the best way. Look at look at
Who's good at hiding
Shulnik or whatever he's called. He looks miserable. Let's all try and look like him.
who's good at hiding stuff?
Dinin walks up to the pen. Hello there, all of you.
Oh, din dins.
Why don't you all line up so that we can do a contraband inspection?
Someone else try and hide the thing. I failed miserably.
My whole stick is hiding and taking stuff.
Yeah, but remember, you're hiding something else.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for me
excuse me.
to quickly shove the dagger into the dirt?
Into the shit pile?
Yeah, why not?
That could
The shit
actually
pile
work.
goes.
Excuse me, Mr. Drow Man. I know someone who has contraband.
Who has contraband?
Crap bag.
I fucking do not.
Earlier, I tried to escape, I admit that. But then when the Drow brought me back in, I saw the Drow give crap bag something. I think he needs a cavity search.
Wait, you said that one of the Drow handed him something. Are you
Correct.
suggesting that we have a traitor?
I'm not suggesting anything. I just noticed him hand him something. As far as I'm aware, it could have been a laxative, as far as I'm aware, but
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, you Drow isn't one of your favourite things trying to get one over on each other. Isn't that like your sort of, you know, your constant sort of competition that you have?
I'll come back for you. Zalia.
yes.
Or Zalia, or whatever it is you call yourself.
Yes, handsome.
Foul-smelling human.
Yes, beautiful.
You need to be taught a lesson.
Okay, Daddy.
You're going to make this weird, aren't you?
I'll make it any way you want, Daddy. I've already rubbed off one of your men earlier. He begged me to do it. And this was after I was covered with flume.
Guards, drag this creature to my torture chamber.
Ooh, kinky.
Rivers is saying, wouldn't surprise me trying to leg up on each other and then stop antagonizing them in response to you. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not letting him get any enjoyment out of this. If I make him feel awkward doing this, he's not going to do it to me again.
You understand that they're going to break you, right?
Yes. Again, Sally didn't think that far ahead.
Well, they're
Zalia
going
is a
to
spur of the
try.
moment person.
Stay strong, Zalia.
So tell me, before you start with the whips and change and stretch boards, what kind of foreplay are we going to do?
Well, I thought we'd start by breaking each one of your knuckles.
Oh, okay, that's really kinky.
When you pass out from the pain, we'll revive you and do it again.
Oh, harder, daddy.
Rufus says, I'll break my knuckles on your face.
You lot are absolute sadists. Do you know that, right?
Why do you think I came down here?
Are you saying you chose to come down here willingly?
Well, to have someone as handsome as you do all sorts of unthinkable things to me. Oh.
I have a better idea. Clearly, if you like this sort of thing, then you're not a human after all. You're actually a drow.
Oh, goody.
All we need to do is peel that skin off, and I'm sure your true colours will be revealed.
Oh, you can't make that sound any sexier than if you tried.
Guards. Have her flayed.
I kind of want to try and figure out a way to... I don't want my new friend to get flayed.
You don't want your new friend to get flayed?
No.
I don't want to get flayed!
I'm trying to think of a way to talk the situation down, but I can't, and my persuasion is shit.
Despite what I said earlier, now might be the time to reveal the Well of Many Worlds and you all fucking jump through it.
Because remember, they are opening the door to take me out.
What? Why would that... What?
They have to get me out somehow. Else everyone else can run out.
You don't need to... Do you know how a Well of Many Worlds works?
No.
Oh, clearly. Okay. Tia Cat, are you doing it?
Can't hear you.
The Well of Many Worlds.
Are you bringing it out so everyone can escape and avoid being flayed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Tia Cat brings out what looks to be at first like a sheet of fabric that they had secreted on their person. Once they lay it out on the ground, it looks to be a portal.
Wow.
Does
it go?
Dylan stops and says, "How did you get a hold of that?" Guards, seize that.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. On Dylan or the guards?
Yep. Dylan.
Alright, roll the hit.
I'm just checking what my plus to hit is.
Tick, tick, boom. It's not written on there. Okay, so charisma, so it's a +4.
Okay. And it's just 1d10, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it's not a weapon attack, so you can't even add your deathly touch to it.
That's fine.
Does not hit.
Okay, get it up, get it up. I shot in the wrong direction.
The captives are trying to make their escape.
This worked so well last time. Quick, look, a distraction.
Just jump through the fucking well!
We just all jump in. That's what I was thinking. Why did we all just jump in?
Yes!
Bungee! I'm jumping in.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in as well and just give him the bird as I go down. Just bye, bitch.
Damocos jumps in, Rivers jumps in, leaving only Tia Cat. Is Tia Cat going in too?
Yes, as I go in, I'm gonna go toodles.
Okay. So you find yourself.
Does the gnome jump with us, or does he just randomly stay behind for some unknown reason?
If he chooses to stay behind, I'd like to make a request.
I'm listening.
I want to attempt to grab him before going through. And to drag him along unwillingly.
You can grab him and throw him through. Remember, you're trying to avoid getting the guards from as well.
Oh, good point.
One point also is Tick Tick. Are you going to retrieve your dagger before
I'm
jumping?
holding it in my hand.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they didn't put it in the poop yet.
I'm getting ready to jump into it on the off chance we arrive somewhere with sunlight, because that is my weakness.
Yeah. Although it's not actually it's not actually daytime, so you all come you all fall out of the Well of Many Worlds and land on the grass next to it. But yeah, you're out under a starlit sky, in a strange field. You don't know where you are and when you are.
Is the portal closed behind us?
The portal hasn't. The portal is still laid out on the ground between you.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to look for something really heavy just to push on top of it really quick. Just shit.
Can Tia Cat pick it up?
Yes, she could if she wants to. But Zelia, you're going to look for something heavy to put on top of the portal.
Yes.
So first,
I don't know how it works.
I know. This is going to be funny. Roll a d20 -1 for athletics check to pick up the nearest rock. Rivers is in, somebody grab it. Exclamation R space 1d20 -1.
Shut up. Also, I'm very sorry if I made things awkward.
No, it was kind of funny. But you were about to get flayed if you...
Yeah. 15?
Okay, so you pick up this rock, toss it into the... into the Well of Many Worlds. Right as Dinin is leaping through, the rock connects with his head, knocking him back into the well. You just hear him go, ah! And fall back. Somebody pick up this magic fabric, please.
I'm gonna pick it up. You can all thank me later. Actually, thank me now. Shower me with gifts, please.
Sure. Do you want a hug?
No. Do I look like the hugging type?
All of you are in
Well,
rags. You don't have
masochist type.
You've got barely anything to your name.
Yeah, we must stink, and we must do. We living in pretty much what is, a sewer, pretty much, and we've all just been kind of traversing through like miles of Underdark and various fungal spores and slime and filth.
Well, I do take IOUs. So, when you have something I want, you can just give it to me. It's fine. I can wait.
You want to find a river to clean up? Okay. Do any of you have a decent survival and would have some idea what direction we need to go in to find a river?
I don't know what my survival... I have a +1.
Give it a try. May as well.
If someone has something better, go for it, please.
I don't think anybody does.
I have 0. I'll give it a go though.
Oh, nice!
Second nat 20 of the game, mate. Oh shit, I'm using all my nat 20s now. I need them tomorrow.
It's not how this works. Okay.
Well, I only got an. Luckily, you got a 20, so that's fine.
So, Zalia, you realise that there is a camber to the grass that you are laying on, or standing on, as the case may be, and you're most likely. Your survival skill will tell you that you're most likely to find a river or any body of water downhill. Okay,
if we want to find water, we need to go down. Or if you want to be really stupid, we can go up and find the source. I suggest going down. It's going to be easier on us.
Let's go downhill. I agree.
Also, I'm going to make a suggestion. If we're going downhill, look for any twigs or any brush or anything like that we can burn so we can at least warm the fuck up.
Well, if you want to look around, see if you can find any trees, by all means do.
Would I have seen trees in my nat 20 survival?
Okay, that's a perception check is required to look around. And bearing in mind it is night, and you... Oh, actually, yeah, you do actually have dark vision because of the class you picked.
Yeah, I've got 120 feet dark vision.
What happened to using your body as a fuel source, says Rivers.
Do we have the gnome?
No. So you're going to have to find somebody else to burn.
That did not
Somebody
roll.
else.
There we go.
Somebody else. It doesn't
So
you don't just have to use bodies as a fuel source.
So looking down the hill... You didn't say the gnome? Looking down the hill, you see that there is a small group of trees down there. You also see a lamplit house.
Okay, I've got good news and bad news. What would you like to hear first? Good news, I found a house. Bad news, I don't know if anyone's in it.
Remember what I just said about it being lamplit?
Yes, it may be lamplit, but that doesn't mean someone's inside it at the time. As far as I know, it could be a trap. Again, we've just escaped from the Underdark. This could be a trap, as far as I know.
Oil lamps don't stay burning forever. And generally speaking, if you're going to leave the house, or even go to sleep, you're going to turn that shit off. You're going to put them out.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Good news, I found a house. Bad news, I don't know if the thing in there's hostile or not.
Okay, well, I think we can knock on the door. And we can ask if they've got any supplies. We can give them an IOU.
I have a question. Are we on the surface? Is that the sky? Because if daytime happens, darklings explode in the daytime.
Honestly, if we are still underground, this is the world's cruelest joke.
Who's going to say hi, says Rivers. It's probably whoever's got the best charisma, I would have thought.
I have 17.
I've got a +5 on persuasion.
You might be best then.
I have +3, so I can back you up.
So does Rivers. Yes, I believe we are on the surface, says Rivers. So, you heading to the farmhouse with Damakos taking the lead?
Yeah, I'm going to say hello to the occupants.
Okay.
Charm them into letting us in.
So go ahead and knock.
Okay, knock on the door. Knock. I don't have to do any kind of roll to knock on the door, do I?
No, you don't. No.
In all fairness, you could have said, give me an unarmed strike on the door. That would
No. The door opens and a gentleman with a large grey mustache says, "Hello."
Greetings, sir. We are lost, weary travellers. Is there any chance we could come in and shelter in your lovely abode?
Are you LARPers or something? Because I know it ain't Halloween.
We are what is known as homeless.
We're lost, weary travellers. Remember?
Yeah, I heard you. But
yeah, I don't know what this LARPing thing is that you're talking about. But
how'd you get those
okay, yes.
How'd you get those horns to stick on like that?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Why not?
May I ask very quick, where are we?
What do you mean? Where are you?
Where are we? The country, city, town,
Yorkshire,
forest.
We're in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
So we're quite far from home then. Is there any chance that we could come in and shelter by your fire?
Suppose. Where's your car? Did you break down or something?
We were robbed.
So those are his horns, these are my fins, she's a tiefling and I'm a Triton. Alright, I understand you don't want to break character. Fine.
No. Just have a pull. Just have a pull.
I don't.
You'll understand in a moment.
Alright, you can come in. I'm going to make you all a cup of tea. You can get warmed up. I don't have a lot of room, but you can make yourselves... I've got some spare blankets. You can sleep as best you can on my sofas and stuff. And in the morning, you can all have showers and stuff and get all that paint off you.
That's very kind of you. We're
What's
very
a shower?
grateful. Thank you. I don't know. Just go with it. Come on. He's letting us in. Don't question him.
I'm not questioning. I don't know where Yorkshire is on our freaking planet. Ask me where the Shire is, I can find that. I don't know where the fuck Yorkshire is.
How do you like your tea?
Hot.
That's always a good shout. Milk, 2 sugars?
Milk?
It's the stuff from a cow.
Yeah, it's the stuff from a cow. It's a cow farm. It's fresh.
See, it's just like home. Like, just... You know what they say?
I don't grow the sugar here. Or the tea.
Just try to fit in.
Do you want the telly on?
What?
Telly?
Do you want the telly on? Hi.
What does it? Would it cost anything?
Look, and he picks up the remote and turns the telly on. So this black square in the middle of in the corner of the room suddenly bursts into life, and you see images of people and set to music.
It's like
I'm finding somewhere dark to
I think
hide.
this is the wizard's house.
You're an artificer! Oh, this makes it so much clearer now.
No, I'm a farmer.
Well, yes, you have a day job, but you clearly make magical technology.
Just sit yourselves down. I'll go make you your tea.
Zalia's getting very close to the TV. How did you get the people in here?
He's obviously a very powerful wizard. Don't question him.
Yeah, but what happens if he does this to us?
Well, I think we should stay on his good side, don't you? I mean, what if, we don't want to get on his bad side, and he can put us in a box.
I don't know if we are on his bad side. We agreed that we're LARPers? What's a LARPer? Are they terrorists? Are they criminals? Are they people that play at parties? What are they?
Maybe they're like the Harpers in this world. Like we have the Harpers. Maybe it's like the Harpers, but that's what they're called here.
Ah, okay. Also, he's saying get the paint off us. I don't think I have any paint on me.
No, of course you don't. Them others do, though. Here's your tea.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Have some biscuits.
Okay, Damokos is going to sniff at his tea, sort of trying to check to see if there's any poison in it.
Do a perception check.
Or if it's magical in any way.
Wait. I have an idea. Because I should have spell slot. I should have at least a spell slot. Excuse me, do you have any salt?
Salt?
Yes.
For your tea?
Yes, I like a tiny bit of salt in it.
That's a bit weird, but alright. And he comes back with a salt shaker.
Do you mind if I just take a pinch? I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
On him?
For a duration, I can understand any language. Because I still have no idea what LARPer is.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. So, yeah, so magically, you understand that, yeah, you understand that LARPer means live action role play.
You just see your eyes open like, oh shit.
And that telly is short for television, and that you're aware of what kind of technology it is. As you're realizing all of this and just standing there in horror, just getting basically downloaded with like modern English language.
Guys, we have a slight issue.
But first, as you're saying this, suddenly the image on the TV changes and a very serious-looking person behind a desk says, "We interrupt your regularly scheduled program with breaking news. A dragon has been witnessed terrorizing New York."
Guys, we may have fucked up. Okay.
This is we're getting reports from all over the world that strange magical creatures are appearing in various locations, and everyone is being advised to remain in your homes until the current crisis has been assessed. There will be more news as we know more. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Did the farmer see this?
Yep.
Well, bloody hell. Yeah.
Damokos is going to say to him, is New York close by to here?
Well,
Are we near there?
No, not at all. Funny you should say that, because the city of York is in Yorkshire, but New York is across the sea in a place called America. Now, I'm gathering from what I just saw on the telly that You're not from round here, are you?
I'd like to blame the demon cat for this, technically. Also, I have learned what LARP is. We are not LARPers.
No, I kind of figured. You're magical creatures, aren't you?
I'm magical.
Wow.
That's a fish. That's a
Not-
cat.
Not technically magical. Infernal might be more closer to the truth.
Well, I is hiding. Infernal. Wait, that means you're from hell, doesn't it?
No, not really.
Technically, their ancestor was from hell. That is right, isn't it?
Well, yes, in a way.
Well,
One of my ancestors must have annoyed the wrong devil at some point.
give me just a moment. I want to check on something. Eh? And he disappears in the other room and starts dialing a phone.
Should we do something
I'm
about
going to do
that?
an insight check to see what he's up to. I can figure out if this is a good or bad thing for us.
Are you going to listen?
Okay.
Are you going to listen at the door?
Well, I did an insight check. Should I? Does that might make me suspicious of him? I guess.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. You're suspicious of him, so you're going to go listening at the door to see what it is he's doing.
Yes, I'm going to go and listen. I'm going to go and listen to what he's saying.
All right. Roll
I'm going to
perception.
stand behind her and translate everything she says to us. Because I still have
You should-
comprehend language.
You
enough.
should probably listen yourself. Perception check.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't want to take a moment in the spotlight away from doing that, sorry.
I understand. One of you roll perception. One of you needs to be listening. But it does make sense to be the person who understands the language.
I'm just going to translate because I think it'll be funnier.
Alright, but that means that there's a chance that he'd hear you. But go on. Oh, yeah, Damakos can't hear him.
Well, I can hear him, but understand what he
Yes.
says.
You can't make out the words. Yes.
Make out what you can hear. Just anything. He's speaking in an advanced language. Comprehend language just doesn't work.
You haven't even rolled.
Could I check?
Yeah, anybody can see if they can hear.
So it's perception, right?
Yeah.
Or insight.
Perception. Thieves can't run.
We could be speaking... 8.
No.
Could be speaking Druidic. I don't know Druidic.
There we go. Tiakat and Rivers overhear him saying, "Well, that's precisely why I called you, Vicar. Thought if anybody would know what to do with infernals, it'd be you. Well, I can try and keep them entertained till the morning, but do you think it's safe?" Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's late. I do appreciate it. I'll see you in a bit. I'll get a kettle on for you. Is the catty their superior? Signs, can we kill him?
No, we can't kill him! We need him!
Are Tiakat and Rivis going to tell the rest of us what they heard?
Oh, yeah. He plans to sell us out to some vicar. So I don't
Oh,
need...
a cleric! No, that's a good thing. A cleric could help us. We need a healer.
You do wait. Damocos, are you? You're basically a. What race are you?
Tiefling.
They're a tiefling.
Levitus.
And you're
Levitus Tiefling.
Yeah,
I'm a
Levistus
fancy
tiefling.
tiefling.
Yeah.
We're both unholy beings.
And Rivers is a Triton. And Tick Tick Boom's a Darkling, and the only one that's a human-ish is Zalia.
I'm gonna have to become the fucking default face of our party, not by choice. The rest of you will start a fucking riot. I have to actually be the face now.
I mean, we gotta kill him before this gets out of hand. And
I'm not killing him.
I don't think we need to go around killing people. Not just yet, anyway. He seems quite harmless.
First of all,
we tie him
all
up.
this stuff about knowing what to do.
Listen,
This stuff about knowing what to do with infernals. You know what to do with infernals is give them a nice meal and a hot drink like this. It's really nice.
Listen, stop trying to fuck around. He is a powerful artificer. He has a thing known as the television that alone is terrifying, which traps people inside it. You saw that man disappear out of nowhere.
You with comprehend, you'd know that it wasn't trapping people inside it now.
I know, but I'm saying this to make the little demon kitty stop wanting to murder everyone. That is an actual consequence.
Fine, I won't murder him. I'll just incapacitate him.
No, listen. He opened his home to us.
We don't need to be doing any murdering. I hope you don't mind if I invite a friend over, someone who might understand what's going on a bit better than I do.
Yeah, we kind of do mind. Thank you very much. We aren't ready for visitors.
I apologise for the cat.
Who is this
shrimp?
I got some cream if you want it.
Do I look like that kind of cat? That is very offensive. Can Kitty slap him?
No! If you throw him one more time, I'll set you on fire.
Oh, do try.
Please don't be setting fire to my house, alright? Please.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry. You've let us into your home and we haven't even asked for your name.
Yeah, I'm Brian.
Oh, that's a very unique name. I've never heard of a Brian before.
Haven't you?
Yeah, has to be an oddity among your people.
What's the little one called? I know she keeps trying to hide.
Oh,
but...
this is Tick Tick. Say hi, Tick Tick.
Hi. I assume I'm hiding under a blanket or something.
I see you found the blankets.
I don't like the light. I hide back under the blanket.
She's just shy. I'm Damocos. Pleased to meet you. Damocos holds out his hand in the traditional greeting of tieflings everywhere.
And Brian shakes your hand. Well, nice to know you got manners in the Hells.
Technically, we're not from the Hells.
But now, where are you from then?
That's a good question. I think the best way to say is a parallel universe. Or the universe next door. Like when people come and get a cup of sugar. Kind of that, I think.
Alright.
Well, many of us were in a place known as the Underdark, which is like the underground city of where we're from. Some of us were born there and are adapted to there, but others of us were kind of forced down there.
Hello.
That doesn't sound very nice. River says we're various magical influence creatures from a different world, I think. If you have someone who's an expert in this, please invite them to help. And then says, I was a gladiator that got sold off, that's all I know.
Technically, I was kidnapped. I just went underground to look for some ancient runes. Next thing I know, apparently I'm up for auction.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
Nah, not very nice. The last thing I remember, pretty much, we jumped through a hole. I threw a rock, it threw the hole, hit someone on the head, and then we're here.
Well, that's all very exciting. Finish your teas, watch the telly. We'll see if there's any more news about other ones like yourself.
Can I keep the blankets? I'm kind of allergic to light.
I'll be back in 1 second. I just want to try something.
You can all have blankets. Where do you feel you're going?
Oh, just outside. You said not to set fire to your house. I'm just wanting to check, see if I still work properly here.
Oi. Alright then.
I'll be literally just outside. I'm just going to put my hand up and cast Firebolt, see if I can still cast my spells normally.
Yes.
Okay, that still works. That's good to know.
As you cast it, you see a shimmer in the air.
Oh god, they have metal birds.
No. I mean, it's like the air ripples.
Guys, we might have an issue.
What's
the
wrong?
issue?
What's happening?
I decided to see if my magic still works properly. I casted a firebolt into the air. The sky rippled. It isn't meant to do that, right?
Arcana check.
No, that doesn't sound good.
So it's either A, he's a druid or a wizard or an artificer or something, and this is one big illusion.
I'm not doing any
or
of that.
Two, we never escaped the Underdark. I kind of hope it's the first one.
What does a 14 tell me?
Arcana check, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You remember hearing stories from the Spell Plague during a period of time where there was no magic. And when magic started to return, phenomena such as the one that Zalia just described would be seen.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna tell you something. And you're going to have to listen, the others as well. Once upon a time, there was a period of time where magic kind of disappeared. When it came back, though, lots of magical shenanigans started to happen. And that seems to be happening to whatever this place is. You had no magic, now you have magic.
Are you saying that magic is real?
It wasn't... Well, I don't know if magic in here was real before, but it's certainly real now.
Well, oh my
upside, we're revolutionizing your fucking planet and you're gonna step forward a couple thousand centuries. Downside, when you get mugged from now on, someone's gonna be throwing an orb of fire at you.
You hear a noise outside. And if you go look outside, what you would see is a strange, colourful, boxy thing on wheels. Travelling with two lights on the front.
Guys, monster! It's attacking!
Approaching the house. And that's what
Guys.
That's a very strange looking dragon.
Guys, arm yourselves!
We're gonna put
where's its wings?
We're gonna put a pin in it there.
Die, Reverend!
Session.
Sorry?
That was a fun session.
Yeah.
This is... I really wish I won a monstrous race now. The one time I don't play a monstrous race.
Or are we in Scotland?
No, you're in Yorkshire. It said Yorkshire.
We're in the real world.
You're in the real world.
Yes. Yes, it's
Okay.
worse.
All right, so
I'd rather be.
a while back, I made a setting, a scenario. It was originally intended to be a short story called "When Magic Returned," about exactly what's happening.
So we just got the campaign you
this,
worked
right?
so
we jumped
hard
through
on.
a little portal.
Sorry?
We couldn't have started this, right? We jumped through a
No.
little portal.
No, you just happen to have arrived at a point in the modern settings history when magic returns. That's all.
See, this is now terrifying for two reasons. One, I have to actually be the default face of this party while people are getting used to us. That alone is terrifying. Second bit, I've just had all of this world's information. I've essentially had Google Translate go through all my head. My character knows what Twitter is. That alone's going to give her nightmares.
You know what tartar sauce is?
No, she's just going to wake up in the middle of the night. No more Reddit!
I was wondering if you're going to use the old campaign ideas or dice roll different planes. I got my answer. A bit of both. I have some ideas that are inspired by other games and story entirely. Some of them are my own story ideas, and others will, and sometimes you'll end up in a different D&D plane. It's all gonna. You'll have to see what happens each time you use the Well of Many Worlds, and I hope that you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. This campaign is full, but I do have other games that have open slots. If you're interested in joining the Games and Geek community and or joining a game, please find the link in the description below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, come on everyone, you know how this goes.
Have a good day.
Have a good game.
We're all gonna die!
Have a good game.